Man, you know, leopard don't change his spots. And Diddy been doing this for a real long time, bro. He been doing this for a long time. And now another artist. This artist didn't wait 10 years. You know what I'm saying? He didn't wait 20 years. You understand? He waited a year or two after he stopped working with him and saw he didn't get what he was supposed to get. And he said, yo, listen here, man. I'm putting in my claims right now because I'm gonna show everybody what really happened, what really went down. It's crazy. When I was reading it, I read the whole thing. Shout out to Keisha in Kansas City. She sent me the whole documentation, bro. And you know, the whole court thing. And when I'm reading the stuff, you know, it sounds from a lot of it sound familiar. You understand? And what I mean sound familiar, how he would get other girls and get girls to try to, you know, convince this guy, you know, or put him in a sexual situation with other girls so he could do whatever he wanted to do with them. And it's just like the situation somewhat with Sarah and her girlfriend and him and Ja. You know what I'm saying? Bringing girls on to try to convince this other guy to be in a room with another naked man and all this other bullshit. Yo, it all sounds familiar, man. I read the whole thing, man, and it was crazy.
Lil Rod, he alleges that, you know, Young Miami cousin tried to have sex with him in front of Diddy.
Yeah, he went into the bathroom, and then she came into the bathroom and tried to, you know, throw herself on him. He didn't want to have nothing to do with her for whatever reason. And then when he came out the bathroom, she continued to try to do that and try to have sex and wanted him to have sex in front of Diddy and the rest of the people that was in there. You know, that's how they do, man. They try to use a girl that you might like or you may think you might like, or they think you might like her or whatever, to convince you to lay down your guards with them. And he didn't.
Lawsuit, he also alleges that Diddy forced him to watch a video of Stevie J having sex with a man.
I don't know if you know this, but then maybe they have a tape that we didn't see because the pictures was a little vague. There was an exotic worker came out and said that was him and not Stevie J. But in order for them to put that in there, they must have clearly thought it was Stevie J or think it's Stevie J. He knew that this kid admired Stevie J and loved the work Stevie J had done in the industry in the past. This kid looked up to Stevie J. Now, what if Puff told him that was Stevie J in the tape? And the guy looked like Stevie J. He did facial, his face was fixed like he was doing some of the faces Stevie J be making. You understand? So now, the kid could have been drunk, kid could have been high. He was like, yo, Puff could have been like, yo, you talking about, this is somebody you admire? Look what he doing. This Stevie J right here. Now, in that kid's mind, he may have thought that was Stevie J, or he think that's Stevie J. If Puff told him that was Stevie J, it was Stevie J. So people can't say, oh, he lying and everything like that, because we really don't know what was said, but the kid said he told him, this is somebody I admire, this is somebody you got high aspirations for, that you want to be like. Look and see what he doing. This is what you should be doing too.
We're back with new allegations of sexual harassment and assault against Sean Diddy Combs. Rodney Lil Rod Jones, a producer on Combs' latest album, filed a lawsuit Monday. He alleges that Combs sexually harassed and assaulted him while he lived at several of Combs' homes.
Jones also alleges Combs forced him to engage in unwelcome acts with sex workers and that Combs and his staff engaged in, quote, serious illegal activity. He is seeking $30 million.
Hello everyone. Until further notice, I will not be performing at any gigs or anything like that. For security reasons, my family, friends, and everyone close to me just feels like there's a lot of potential threats and everybody's just telling me what he's allegedly capable of, and it's very scary for myself, and it has me worried about my kids, and just sleeping with anxiety and different things like that. So just moving forward, just want to pause on everything until we know that it's clear and safe for me to come back outside of work. I appreciate you all for your love and support, and everybody that knows me, etc. Thank you so much. Love.
In an industry dominated by wealth and power, Sean Diddy Combs reigns supreme. But beneath the glitz and glamour of music videos and extravagant parties lies a much darker reality. For years, whispers of Diddy's involvement in heinous crimes, from sexual assault to exploitation and even drugging minors, have plagued his reputation. And as yet another lawsuit surfaces against him, it seems that the truth may finally catch up to him. Producer Rodney Lil Rod Jones has bravely come forward with a staggering 73-page lawsuit outlining his experience working with music mogul Diddy on the Grammy-nominated album, The Love Album. But this isn't the first time Diddy has faced allegations of illegal activities. It marks his 5th accusation in recent years. And this time, Jones's claims are backed by hard evidence. Hours of recordings capturing Combs and his entourage engaging in despicable acts. As the world watches on with bated breath, only time will tell what lies ahead for Diddy and his once unblemished facade. In a bold move, Jones filed a lawsuit against Diddy and his associates in federal court, listing them as defendants, including Diddy himself, his son Justin Combs, Universal Music Group CEO Sir Lucian Grange, Combs' chief of staff, Christina Coram, and ex-Motown Records CEO Ethiopia Habtemariam. According to Jones, he had been living and traveling with Combs for work from September 2022 to November 2023, when he was repeatedly sexually assaulted and subject to non-consensual advances by Diddy's associates. Jones details disturbing incidents where Diddy allegedly groped him, walked around naked in front of him, and even forced him to watch a video of 2 men having intercourse. Despite claiming these actions were just horseplay, Jones accuses Combs of trying to groom him for sex. But that's not all. Jones also alleges that he was drugged at a house party in Miami, where Combs allegedly served women bottles of alcohol laced with drugs, and may have even been raped while unconscious. The suit also accuses Justin Combs and Stevie J of helping recruit underage girls for these parties. Even Young Miami's cousin is implicated in this disturbing tale. Jones claims she tried to sexually assault him in front of Diddy and his team. Jones detailed a disturbing encounter with Cuba Gooding Jr., whom he claimed Diddy had introduced him to. According to Jones, Gooding proceeded to touch and grope him inappropriately. Photos of Jones and Gooding together were included as evidence. But this was just the tip of the iceberg in Jones' testimony against Diddy. He also recounted a violent incident involving Diddy's son, Justin. Gunshots rang out and a man named G was shot in the stomach. Allegedly, Diddy told Jones to lie about the incident and claim it was a drive-by shooting. However, investigations revealed that the shooting was actually a result of a robbery, with G running into the studio after being hit. Despite Diddy's attorney vehemently denying Jones's claims as reckless name-dropping and complete lies, the overwhelming evidence gathered by his legal team proves otherwise. Attempts to share this proof with Jones's lawyer have been met with silence, prompting legal action against those spreading defamatory statements. Even Justin Combs, who was also accused in the alleged incident, has spoken out through his representative, dismissing the accusations as absurd and promising repercussions for anyone making false claims against the Combs family. As the layers of this scandal are peeled back, one cannot help but wonder what hidden horrors lay beneath the shiny surface of the music industry. All eyes are fixated on Diddy as he faces yet another storm of allegations and scrutiny. However, Diddy's lawyer, Sean Hawley, is quick to dismiss these accusations as pure fiction, presenting supposed evidence to refute them. But with 4 other similar lawsuits looming, it becomes increasingly difficult for the public to ignore the dark truth behind P. Diddy's facade of fame and fortune. As witnesses come forward, a disturbing picture emerges of a life driven by drugs and uncontrollable rage. Victims recount brutal assaults and forced sexual acts, all captured on tape. Yet, despite mounting evidence, Combs continues to deny any wrongdoing. In the world of music industry, glitz and glam may be on full display, but behind closed doors, the dark secrets hidden beneath the surface are starting to unravel. In the midst of it all is rap mogul P. Diddy, whose history of violence and drug-fueled rage is catching up to him. As more evidence comes to light and victims come forward with their stories of abuse and corruption, justice may finally be within reach for those who have been silenced by Diddy's powerful influence. But as the courtroom drama unfolds, one can't help but wonder if other prominent figures within the industry will also face consequences for their involvement in Diddy's twisted actions. This gripping tale exposes the ugly truth behind Diddy's empire, a web of crime and corruption that may finally be brought to justice. Thank you for tuning in to No Tears for Black Girls, now a part of the Alive Podcast Network, the first Black female-owned and operated network dedicated to amplifying Black voices. If you enjoyed this episode, please show your support by following us on the Alive Podcast app, available on both iPhone and Android. You can also stay connected with us on social media and YouTube at No Tears for Black Girls, or on X at No Tears for BG. Remember to stay loved, stay blessed, and stay safe. Until next time.